Hi, my name is Miss Melissa. I am a teaching artist with the PACE program in Lafayette, Louisiana through the Lafayette Parish school systems. I am here today to show you how to make your very own rain stick, and you're also going to learn about different sounds. I'm going to show you an actual rain stick. This is from Mexico, and I just want you to listen to it. It actually mimics the sound of rain. So today I have three parts to this video. First, I'm going to tell you a little story about rain sticks and show you the history of it. Second, I'm going to show you how to assemble your rain stick, which means put it together. You're going to build it. And then last, I have a little surprise for you. You can go on a scavenger hunt. So let's get started. Okay. So, can you tell me what I have on the wall? If you were going to say map, you are correct. Do you know what kind of map it is? If you were going to say it's a map of the world, you are correct. This is the entire world with all the different continents and the ocean, the bodies of water. I'm going to show you where rain sticks were originated, which means where they came from. Some of these places you can still find them there today. So, as I said, I am from Louisiana, which is in the shape of a boot. It's a state, and it's located inside the country of the United States of America. This is where I am from. And it's green. I'm just outlining it, okay? So what country are you from? Are you from the United States of America, or are you from a different place? Now, the rain stick that I showed you, this one, it's actually from Mexico, and that is a country right below the United States of America. It's actually kind of brown, a little tan, and I already outlined it, but I'm hoping you can see it a little bit better. So that's where that rain stick was actually from. Now, if we move down to this continent, there are two countries that I have outlined here. One of them is called Chile. It's green. And then this one is called Argentina in orange. You can find rain sticks here. And then if we move across to this continent of Africa, there's a little country called Togo, T-O-G-O, and rain sticks were also made there. And then lastly, I have the continent of Australia, which is also an entire country within itself. It's in green. I hope you can see it. Rain sticks were also made here. So, the natives of these areas believe that if you make a wish or meditate or pray while you move the rain stick, that rain would actually come. Why do you think that they would want it to rain? If you were thinking maybe because they had crops and the crops needed to grow, they needed water, you are correct. So they actually believe this, that if they would move the rain sticks, meditate and pray, sometimes even ceremonies were given with rain dances, that rain would come. So what is actually in the rain stick, or what is it made of? Well, the original rain sticks were hollow, and they were made from cactus, reeds, or bamboo. Do you know what hollow means? Hollow means you could see the inside of something. You could see the inside. It's empty. So the stick was actually hollow, and you would fill beans or I think pebbles. Yes, beans or pebbles were used to fill the inside of the rain sticks that were made from cactus, reeds, or bamboo. So this one, I think, is actually made of wood, because you can kind of see the texture of it, and it, you know, it's hard and it feels like wood. But the ones that were made a long time ago were made differently. So I'm going to show you how to make yours out of paper towel rolls or toilet paper. So if you would join me, I'm going to show you the supplies at the table, and then we can get started. These are the supplies that you may need to use today to make your rain stick. So I'm going to zoom in just to show you that this right here, you hear that? Can you guess what I put inside of this? We'll find out in a minute. At the end of today, this is what you're going to have. Now, it's not decorated, it's not colored, painted, or anything like that. That's going to be another video. We are just going to be building the structure of the rain stick today. So let me show you what you need. You are going to need 1 paper towel roll or 3 toilet paper rolls, okay? So it's one or the other. So if you don't have a paper towel roll, you can build it with some toilet paper rolls. So you just need 1. Next, you're going to need some tape. I used duct tape, but that may be a little hard for you to use. It's not that bad, but that's what I use. But I'm going to use a different one today. So if whatever you have at home. So here's duct tape, and they come in all colors. You can get silver, black, you know, green, whatever. This is just some Scotch tape, you know, used to wrap presents. You can use Scotch tape. This is masking tape. It comes in a thick roll, also a thin roll. You could use that. This is blue painter's tape, which also comes in a thin or a thick roll. So you definitely need to have some sort of tape, okay? I'm actually going to use the blue painter's tape today because it's thin and it's blue. It'll be easy to see. So I already made one that was thick. So I'm going to show you how to make a rain stick with, you know, different tape. So that's what I'm going to use today. But whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable using, whatever you have. So you definitely need 1 roll of tape. Okay, next, you are going to need a container with some type of tiny, small object. So here, you can see, can you tell what that is? If you said rice, you are correct. Let's listen to the sound that the rice makes. It's going to be similar to what it sounds like in the rain stick. Next I have, can you tell what this is? This is beans. These are beans. Listen. Doesn't that sound nice? It's kind of like, it mimics the sound of rain, but it's a little deeper. So these are dried beans, dried rice, okay? You could use that if you have that at home. I also have some plastic beads. Let's listen. It's a little louder, isn't it? And then last, can you tell what I have in this bowl? If you think it looks like rocks or pebbles, you are correct. Let's listen to the sound that the pebbles make. It's pretty similar. So I'm going to make all the sounds again. So, I hope you thought that was interesting. You can choose any one of these objects to put inside of your paper towel roll. So whatever you have in your house, or you know, if you can find some pebbles outside, so you're going to need to use one of these items. And I'm going to make the sound with my assembled rain stick one more time. Do you know what this sounds like? It sounds very similar to the rice. So if you thought it was rice, you are correct. Okay, so I actually put rice in this rain stick. I might do a different one today. So lastly, what you're gonna need is a small cup or a spoon to scoop the tiny object into the paper towel roll. So I'm gonna go over this one more time. This is what you need. You need 1 paper towel roll or 3 toilet paper rolls. You need 1 roll of tape, whatever kind of tape you want to use. You need a spoon or a small cup, and you need 1 tiny plastic object to use, a handful of them, and you can put them in a bowl. So if you want to go ahead and get all that ready, then I will show you how to put your rain stick together. I'll see you in a bit. I'm glad you were able to get your supplies so we can start making your rain stick. And I meant to tell you, at any point in the video, if you need to excuse yourself or if you need some assistance, you can press pause. So now that you have your supplies, let's get started. So what I have is 3 toilet paper rolls. I'm going to show you how to put these together. I have a spoon, and I have a container full of beads and 1 roll of tape. First, I'm going to build my structure. Get that stuff together. So I'm going to take the 2 rolls, and these are for people that maybe didn't have any paper towel rolls. So we're just going to tape these 2 together the best we can. You see? I just kind of put them on top of each other. I'm going to get some more tape. I'm going to hold it. And we're almost there. So I'm going to put this on this end here and take that together. So let me get some tape. Stack it on top. There we go. Find a good spot. It lines up. And add some more tape. Okay, so now we have a hollow stick. Okay, a hollow tube. So what we need to do next is tape 1 end. So now you're going to take your tape and you're just going to peel it off the roll, and you're going to go from one side to the other. You want to close up the hole, okay? You want to go from one side to the other. So let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Just going to keep tearing from one side to the other. And it doesn't matter what it looks like, because we are going to decorate it tomorrow or the next time, I think in a couple days. Just look for me for part 2 to design your rain stick. Today we're assembling it, which means we're building it. Okay, now we're just going to crisscross. I have tape going side to side. Now I'm going to put it up and down because I want to cover everything. I don't want any openings so your rice or beans don't fall out. Whatever you're deciding to use. I'm going to gently press, and I'm just going to keep tearing tape and closing up the opening like this and gently press. Now, if you didn't have to build yours with 3 toilet paper rolls, then it was a lot easier. But I'm just showing you, just in case, if you didn't have that, how to do it with the toilet paper rolls. Okay, I think I covered it. I think we got it. So now, once you have the one end covered, the hole covered, I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to wrap it around, whoops, look, let's see if I can show you. I'm going to wrap it around the sides. It'll kind of keep it together and it'll look better. So we're going to go around this way just to make it even, okay? Alright, so let's just tear. Now a little bit of this might show at the end, so I'm going to have some blue showing. And this will just help keep it together and it makes it look neat. I put maybe one or two more. Okay, one more. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. So now the hollow end of the roll is covered and it's nice and neat all around this way. So now we can actually fill it up with our objects so it makes a sound. I'm just going to scoop my beans and let's see, put it right inside. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. I think about 6 scoops. Let's see. Now I'm going to put my hand over it so it doesn't fall out. I want to hear what it sounds like. You kind of have to go slow. That sounds really good. So I like the way that sounds. If you put too much of your object, it's not going to slide and it's not going to make that rain sound. So you don't want to put more than 6 scoops. 4, 5, or 6 should be fine. I'll put 6. So now we're going to do the same thing to the top. We're going to close up the opening on top of the roll. So you just tear the tape, whatever kind of tape you're using. I'm glad I used the blue tape so you can actually see it. This is exciting. You're actually making an instrument. A rain stick is an instrument. It's actually called a percussion instrument. Can you say that? Percussion instrument? Percussion instruments are shakers and drums. So it's actually, you're making an instrument too. So now we're going to close off this, and remember, you want to cover the hole, you know, side to side and up and down. You don't want to have any opening so nothing comes out, and gently press the side so it sticks. And you know what else is neat about this? You're making a recycled art project, and when you recycle something, you're actually saving the environment. Instead of just throwing it away, you're making art with it, and that's pretty neat. So I'm really closing the opening good so nothing falls out. I think I got it. So after you close the opening, remember, now you want to put tape along the sides so it sticks and it looks nice and neat. And you can just wrap it around. It'll close everything off. Alright, we are almost done here. Now if you notice, as you're working with this rain stick, it's not flat like a drawing or a painting, right? A drawing has 2 sides. It's called two-dimensional, 2D, you know, 2 sides, front and back. It's flat, like a pancake. Is this flat? Does it just have 2 sides? No. We are assembling it. We're building it. So art that you build is called sculpture. So you're actually making a sculpture. Sculptures do not have two sides. They have three or more. So let's check. We have a top, a bottom, and then we have the sides. There are many sides. It's, like a cylinder. So this is a sculpture. I am going to show you some sculptures that I have in my library, and then you can go on a little scavenger hunt. So we are finished with the Rainstick. Let's make the sound together before I show you some sculptures. Doesn't that sound nice? How exciting. So I'm going to show you some sculptures before you go, and just join me in the library. Thank you for joining me in my library. Well, part of my library. So I want to go over some words with you before I show you some things on my shelf. Here's the word sculpture that you just learned, and it's 3D, remember, because it has three or more sides. There are three types of sculptures. Say this with me. We have freestanding, relief, and mobile. What I'm going to show you and your Rainstick falls in the category of freestanding because it can stand alone. You can walk around it, okay? So I just wanted to show you a few things. Look at this one. Here is an elephant. Can you guess what kind of material this is? If you guessed wood, you are correct. It was carved out of wood. So I'm going to show you some other sculptures with that are made from different materials. Look at these two. I'm going to show you this one up close. I actually made this. It's a fancy glass. And can you guess what kind of material it is? It bends. It's thin. It's made of wire. Very good. Good guess. Now here's a little vase. Listen to the sound. Can you guess what kind of material this is? It's made of clay. Very good. And last one, I'm going to show you. Here is actually a basket. It was woven, and it's made from different types of fibers. Okay? So I just showed you 4 different types of sculptures that are made with different materials. Now your Rainstick, we made it with recycled materials. So what I want you to do today is I want you to go on a scavenger hunt in your home and just look at and locate some 3-dimensional sculptures that are made with different materials. I bet you'll find some things. Now I wouldn't play with them, just see how many things you can find. So I want you to do that today. And then next time, I'll see you in a few days. We're going to turn this Rainstick into this. We're going to decorate it and make it colorful. Oh, and I forgot to tell you one more thing. I, along with the other PACE artists from the Acadiana Center for the Arts, will be posting a new lesson every day at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grades. Each grade is tied into an academic curriculum. Some lessons will be in visual arts, and some lessons will be in dance, also known as creative movement. So be sure to come back and make art with us tomorrow. If you are interested in supporting programs like this, you can always donate to the Acadiana Center for the Arts, the nonprofit organization who manages this PACE program, using this link in the description. Please help keep our teaching artists working, share our videos, and keep making art. If you are interested in booking a private art lesson with me online, you can always contact me by my email in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.